Hello, hello! Welcome back to Red River in City Skylines. This is BentlBuilds, and as you'll probably recall, last time I got a little spicy with the road names in Soleado, and I fixed them because it needed to happen. What I was doing made no sense. So, I simplified things a little bit. It's still weird, but also the town is a weird shape, so it feels reasonable. Here is basically how it works. Going around on the outside, there's 12th degree southeast, 23rd degree east. This is kind of directly east, close enough. Then 34th, 45th, 56th, 67th, 78th, and then Soleado Parkway / 90th degree. So instead of like a regular street name like Avenue or Street or whatever, they're all called degree, which, you know, is fun. I considered not doing that just because, you know, there's like, you know, first degree crime, second degree crime, but I realized, you know, in order to get down to like those kind of numbers, this would have to expand out so far, and it won't be. So I think we're okay. So, yeah. And the numbers are not exact. It's generally okay, but I cut out the decimals because that's what was really messing with stuff. So that's where we're at on that. We're just gonna let this sit for a while because we're gonna start getting ready to build the airport. I have mentioned before, it's gonna be in this area. I feel like it's going to be a little bit tricky because there's so many connections right in here that I want to try and incorporate. And on top of that, downtown is right over here, so I want to line up the runways so they're not directly over it. And then there's whole ass mountains like right there. So conceptually, I understand that there would be a better place for an airport, like for example, way out here, but for the time being, I want to do it here because it seems like more of a challenge. So, first thing gotta address to make this happen is this traffic situation because it's messy. You know, when I laid out the freeways here, I thought it would be cool for the highway to go kind of around the outside, so it wouldn't go like right through downtown, which it did serve that purpose. However, everybody trying to get into the city to, you know, move there, they're all using this road instead because in theory it's still faster, even though this line of cars goes on for the equivalent of miles. But also it's US 69, so who wouldn't want to be on there, you know? Okay, so I want this to be pretty centered in the river, but the problem is if I bring that over so it is centered and I have it go straight across, it like goes the wrong way. So I'm gonna need to get a little more creative with this, which might also include just going straight from here and having it curve a lot before it even gets to the river. That might be the most reasonable way to do this. We'll see. We'll try it out, you know? That also means that there's a good chance that the highways will not necessarily be completely parallel, but that's okay. It might mean that the bridges will look a little bit weird, but it is what it is. We're gonna roll with it. And I guess that still is pretty centered. It is low, but that's fine. No big boats are gonna be floating through here, and all of the other bridges are already low, so we are chilling. We're gonna come in here. Aw, yeah, look at that. Oh, never mind. That was not what I wanted. Oh, nuts. Okay. Second time's charm. I want to have it stay pretty much level as it hits the side of this mountain, while also, not looking like crazy. But I think we might have done it right here. Okay, we'll just kind of bring that out to here, because from this point, oh, it still kind of goes very uphill. We're gonna work on that really fast. This is the kind of stuff where it's like, I really, really love building highways and things like that. Like, I just think it's really fun, but it gets so obnoxious sometimes trying to just get it to work how I want it to, because most of the time it doesn't. It just is not capable of doing what I want it to do, which is always a bummer for me.
Hey, hi, this is Bentel from, like, still the past, but less the past than when I recorded the video. I'm editing, that's what I'm, like, trying to say. Anyway, it took me so long to try and figure this out, and if I left all of that footage in, this video would be like an hour and a half, and a majority of it would be me just, like, deleting and then re-putting in like the same sections over and over and over to try and make it work. And I'm like incoherently rambling the entire time. So what we're gonna do is not watch that through at normal speed. I'm gonna do a little time lapse instead. So trust me, it's for the best. Enjoy a time lapse.
main interchange to access the airport from this highway will be over in here, where there's going to be this kind of space that's not really usable any other way. And then it'll just kind of come over here and connect up with this road, and it'll just be really fun and cute for everybody involved. And then, oops. Actually, okay, before I go any further, probably what I should do is level all this off with, like, designate it as an airport. So it's all level, and things don't get crazy after. Okay, paint airport area. The good news is that because this flattens it all out, that also means that it won't be the most organic looking cliffs. Oh. Okay. But I can, that is a fixable thing. So it is all right. It's really annoying that it's telling me I have too much soil, like, but all right. Whatever. Oh man. Okay. I promise that when I am done, it will look not bad. Not feeling confident enough to say good yet, but it will be not bad. And it'll be awesome. Pop it over here, just right along the highway and along the river. Okay, that'll work. Hell yeah. Alright, so the freeway will come down here. Just gonna back this up a little bit. Sometimes I feel like on builds like this where I'm, you know, building the entire time, but it's all very, like, monotonous trial and error kind of stuff. If y'all would prefer it to be just like a time-lapse sort of thing, because a lot of the time I don't really have a lot to say because I'm just so focused in on trying to make it work that I'm not even thinking about anything else, really. So, yeah, I mean, in the comments, if you want to let me know, like, would you be down for some just time-lapse commentary? Oh, nuts. Commentary free video? Jesus Christ. Okay. Actually, honestly, that's all this is going to be for the most part, because, yeah.
Hey everyone, it's me again from the slightly less distant past. Here's the thing. Right around now, during the recording, I sort of just forgot that I was recording and got super focused in and did not say a single word for 20 minutes. So, we're time-lapsing through. Again, if you don't like it, I am oh so very sorry. You can all thank my raging ADHD for that one. And I want to say it won't happen again, but like it's very possible that it might. So sorry. I'm trying my best. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. You know? That's yeah. Anyway, but what you're gonna see during the time lapse is basically I take the highway from where it stopped by the river all the way down to the other highway, I-17, connected up with a fun little interchange, and that's when the time lapse will end. So if you are uninterested in watching the time lapse, or if you just can't bear the thought of watching one of these videos without my just so charming commentary, then, you know, you can skip that, like, probably 8 minutes from now, or 9 minutes from when I started this whole rambly apology thing. So, yeah. Past me will see you then, I guess. I don't know.
there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves, there's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright.
That was a whole thing, but I've got it. It's all in here. It's a little bit crazy. Originally, my plan was to just get rid of this road altogether, but then I decided, no, like, I've got to leave it. I'll just kind of add this one on. I am actually really pleased with how it turned out. I'm going to add some, just some of these lanes. Just for fun, you know. You know, exit lane, why not? So, the lane mathematics on this, it's pretty solid, if I do say so myself, which I totally do. I'm gonna go ahead and just widen this up to 3 the whole way. Originally, I had it at 3, and then I bumped it down to 2, but, I mean, it's gonna get to the point where this isn't like a rural area like it is now, so I think it's fine. We're just planning for the future, you know? That's all it is. So next thing we're gonna do is just make things over here feel a little more natural, because it's looking a little crazy right now. So soften. I mean, it doesn't have to look like completely like, oh, this is how the land formed, you know? But just enough that it's not like, this looks insane and really dumb. You know? There's a good fine line. Oh, and then I'll need to worry about this road later on as well. Okay. Yeah, see, like, with it like this, it feels a little bit more, like they tried to go with the contours of the mountain or something. They totally didn't, but, like, you know, for pretend purposes, they did. And then I'm gonna bring this back a little bit this way, just so that I can soften it, but have more room to do it on this side. The other thing that's going to be kind of a pain is this track. Oh, this looks really crazy also. I'm just going to go ahead and... What happened? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just kind of, you know, fix that. That doesn't... That was not fully necessary to have it so crazy. Yeah, it's a little bit better. We're gonna need a really good slope for the train tracks that come down into the airport, because I don't want to have like super crazy grades for trains to be going on. That feels like not particularly realistic. So I want to go for as much realism as possible with this. Also just because airports are cool, you know, like okay, so if you know, I'm sure most of you are familiar with my TikTok, the original city that I built, the game stopped working on my computer right after I built the airport, and it looked so good. And then I also had been working on a city on this map that I hadn't posted anything about that had like an even better airport. It was not in the same location, but I just have had so much fun building the airports that every time I do one, I just get like really excited, and I want it to look just really perfect. Which, like, it can't be perfect, but also I would like for it to be, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna see what the slope is doing here. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, that'll work. So this will come down this way because the cargo area will be kind of on the opposite side from where the terminal will be, which will be kind of over in here, I'm thinking. I want to go ahead and just fix this really quick because I was messing around with the terrain height like a silly goose. Probably messing up all the work I did, but it's okay. We're just going for it. All right. Yeah, just kind of soften things up right over here. So nice. Okay. I am really curious to see once I hit play if all of these cars continue using this road or if they'll take the freeway that'll go more into downtown. I feel like a majority would be better served by getting closer into downtown, but I really don't know. So that'll be interesting, but for now, not even worrying about it. Okay, then the Coleridge. No, it's not. Actually, I do kind of like the name Coleridge, though. It's spelled weird, but... Red River International Airport. Hell yeah. So we've got that kind of situated. This road here, the very perfectly named Monument Street, it's gonna come. We're also gonna widen this one right now to 2 lanes, just because there's an airport. It's gonna be probably a fairly heavily trafficked road at this point. And I'm gonna bring this over here. Aw, nuts. Okay. Playing with these bridges just really irritates me to no end sometimes. Which is dumb because I'm the one who sits here like, oh my goodness, I want to have so many bridges. And then I get angry that I have to build a lot of bridges.